Hey there, YouTube viewers. This is a continuation of my haul video number 2. Um, so I'm just calling it haul video number 3, even though it's just a second part of number 2. Anyway, one of the loose figures I got recently was Tigra, in order to finish up my Avengers setup. Not a giant fan of the character or this figure in particular, but she was needed to round up the collection. It's a pretty decent figure overall. My main complaint is that she does not have peg holes, which is really unfortunate because these female body molds have a very difficult time standing up. You can see that this isn't a super dynamic pose, mostly vanilla, and it's still pretty difficult to get her just to stand up. So that was my biggest complaint. Notice that a lot of these figures have some paint discoloration. I think that bleeds from the costume into the belly area and it turns green. This one's not too bad. This is actually very excellent condition. It's like right out of the package pretty much. So overall I'm pretty happy. Took me a while to find her because I wasn't willing to spend more than 20 bucks for this figure. Alright, moving on to the next item. Okay, so in addition to the face-off Hulk, I got the face-off Captain America, which I've been wanting for a long time. This is the unmasked version that comes with Baron Strucker, and got him for a pretty good price from one of my Facebook friends. He's got some paint touch-up that needs to be done to him mostly on the white areas and in the paint rub on the joints and the red here on the boots. Overall, though, he's in pretty damn good shape for a figure of his age. And I have the Series 8 Ultimate Cap, which I'm not going to show you right now because he's missing his head. Because I took it off in order to do a head swap on him, but I'm going to get an additional head cast so that I can have these colors, because the Ultimate Cap has more of a teal across the top, and he has got the stars on his shoulders, and he's got brown leather boots and gloves. Okay, so moving on to the rest of the loose figures that I got. So the same friend who sold me the face-off cap also sold me these two Avengers that I needed to complete my lineup for the Avengers. I've got Wonder Man. These are probably two of my least favorite Avengers. These two and the Scarlet Witch, who I refuse to buy that Toy Biz Scarlet Witch. Is probably the worst figure that in both Hasbro and Toy Biz they ever put out. It's terrible. So I'll either get a custom or wait until they come out with a decent version. Wouldn't mind having the green Quicksilver also, just because like the first 40 to 50 issues that he appears in, he is in the green costume. He leaves for a while and comes back in blue. So if I can find it cheap, I might get the green version. But looks like he might have been in the sun a little bit. He's got different color paint or plastic. Sorry, the plastic on the torso is lighter than on the arms and legs, which for me is not a huge deal, because don't plan on having him in too many setups. Also, he's got a red mark on the boots, which I can fix that pretty easily. Anyway, we're moving on to last of my loose figures. So last but definitely not least in my haul purchases was the Disney Marvel Select Thor. This is the Disney Store exclusive Marvel Select Thor. I needed, again, I'm trying to finish my classic Avengers setup, and needed a comic accurate version of the character. So I have him, the Iron Man, and the Hulk that I just showed. And that's to go with my Giant Man, and Ant-Man and the Wasp. Anyway, and then I can probably use my face-off Captain America. And just wanted to quickly, I might end up doing a full review of this figure, but it's very comic accurate. I actually wanted to get this one after watching reviews of the Series 3 Thor and the Ant-Man Thor. Reason I wanted this one over those, one is the comic accuracy with the 6 spheres on his costume, and number 2 was the fact that the other 2 figures I mentioned, Marvel Legends figures, seem to have problems with loose joints at the knees and hips, which caused, this is a very top heavy figure, caused him to tip over. So I didn't want to have to deal with that. The articulation is not as good as a Legend, obviously, as being a Marvel Select. He's got the Hasbro type of 360 elbows with no cut, no arm swivel at the bicep, and just the regular 360 wrists. He doesn't have any kind of pivot in the wrist. Also, no ankle pivot, and no just single jointed knees, and just a very basic rotation at the hip socket. Now, the advantage of that is that he's very solid. He cannot fall over unless you knock him over. The face isn't bad. It's a little bit on the Asian look, as far as I can describe it. But yeah, he's gonna work out well with my other figures. There he is next to the Hulk that I just took out of the package. And just wanted to show size comparison with the other Thor figures. Here's the modern Thor, and he's the same height, by the way, if you put them face to face. I also have the Lord Thor, which he's going through a retrograde customization right now, so I'm not going to show him. But there is the Marvel Select movie Thor. Move him over just so that you can see. Kind of don't like this figure. He does not stand worth a crap. So if anything, this guy is a little bit short, which is bizarre because he's a Marvel Select. He should be taller than the other figures, but seems to be the case with the movie figures. The Captain America in the Legends movie figure is awful short as well. So I don't know if they're just basing that more on the actor and scaling him to the actor, but kind of wish they wouldn't do that. He's supposed to be a tall figure. But anyway, I'm very happy with that Marvel Select. Um, there's not any paint shading in his cape. It doesn't look like, but that's okay. He's supposed to be a more comic version of the character, and that's all I wanted. So anyway, hope you guys like my latest haul, and please comment, like, and share and subscribe. There'll be more videos coming quite soon. Some of them going to be haul videos as well. Alright, take it easy. Talk to you later.